Welcome back to Uncle on the Internet. Okay, so tonight I this vid by Cut and it's called Situationships Play Truth or Drink. Okay, so people who are currently in situationships. I mean, I know people who have been in situationships. And the people that were in situationships with was like, or what are your exes like? Shit, that's like, I found out a red flag right from the off when they start asking about your exes. It's like, what's the need? But yeah, that's just my personal opinion on that. But yeah, I'm just gonna dive right in. So without further ado, let's get to his reaction.
Are you hooking up with anyone else? If so, show me a picture of them. Oh my god!
Oh, you better drink to that one.
Hello. Hi. My name is Benson.
I'm Shayla.
I'm Jay.
Elena.
What are you two doing here today?
We are here today because we are in a situationship.
Yeah. A situationship is kind of like a tier below a full-blown relationship, but like a step above friends with benefits.
We're more than just friends with benefits, but we're not like committed to a full relationship. So we like go on dates. We like.
It's in other words, it's a relationship, but without the boyfriend and girlfriend label. Got it.
Tell each other pretty much everything that goes on with our day. We have constant communication.
We don't always have constant communication.
You don't always have constant communication.
Shots?
Yeah.
Shots. To a fun time.
To a fun time.
Are you two big drinkers?
I'm allergic to alcohol, so I don't drink.
You're allergic?
I'm like actually allergic. I like break out in hives. It's a whole thing.
Okay, you gotta be extra honest today.
Yeah, but you better be.
Truth or truth edition.
What's your favorite and least favorite quality about me?
I like that you're kind of nerdy. My least favorite is you don't give me enough emotional support. I think that I would want in a boyfriend.
My favorite quality about you, probably your work ethic. You definitely have a drive that I don't often see in similar demographics.
So I have more work ethic than what you think of as white women in their 20s.
Yes.
Am I better or worse in bed than your most recent ex?
Oh,
I'm gonna take a shot.
that's the question that I would take a shot on too. Like, nah, I'm plead the fifth on that one. Nah, imagine the person that the last person I got. Imagine they asked if the person before them was better in bed. I'm done. Yeah, you better drink. So yeah, your ex was better in bed than you, mate. I'm calling it now.
I'm gonna hurt my ex's feelings. You're better. You're much, much better.
What makes me better?
Do I have to answer that?
Truth or drink?
You care about my pleasure and we have similar kinks.
Am I better or worse in bed than your most recent ex?
Yes and no, because there are some things that you do better and there are some things that I wish you did better.
I asked you this morning and you didn't respond, but what's something that I could do better in bed?
I feel like sometimes you like to use toys for you, and I wish that you would use them for me.
What do I do better?
I think you're good at like reading the situation and knowing like when is good to like push a little bit and when it's good to like be more like gentle and sensitive.
That's
Are
good.
you hooking up with anyone else? If so, show me a picture of them.
Oh my god!
I wouldn't know.
Imagine.
No, I'm not.
I wouldn't know.
We're kind of exclusive to each other, which is kind of bad, but no, I'm not hooking up with anyone.
Yeah.
You just make it official already at this point.
I haven't even like kissed or talked to any girls.
Aww.
I feel like I know the answer.
What's the answer?
No. Right?
It depends what you mean by hooking up, technically.
I don't know. Did you like go like do something with somebody else?
Somebody else did something to me, yes.
Oh.
That's like really frustrating.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. Not really though. I wish that you would go get tested soon.
Okay, I can do that.
On the count of 3, we'll both say who likes who more.
Oh, shit.
1, 2, 3.
Me.
You like me more.
1, 2, 3.
Shayla.
1, 2, 3.
You like me more, but I knew that you were gonna say.
Absolutely not. You definitely like me more.
Okay, whatever.
I feel like sometimes you are scared to admit, I think, how much you like me.
Okay.
Is there any truth in that, you think, Vincent?
Like, I'm definitely ready if she were just to, like, up and leave, but I wouldn't be excited about it.
I think I'm just more emotionally attached. It comes off that I like you more. I hope that doesn't, like, make you feel a certain type of way.
No, I knew this all along.
Why would you say it like that?
Why were you nervous to share that?
I think because it's kind of shameful.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Because you know how people are always like, oh, relationships should be 50-50, and I know we're not, like, that, but I think that's why it, like, hurts me more. Yeah.
Aw, it's okay.
Shut up! Alright.
These two just make it official.
Are you nervous about things ending?
I mean, yeah. Even though I set up boundaries and stuff like that, there's still like an emotional investment into it.
How long can it last like this? Is it sustainable?
I would start to need an answer around 6 months.
Take my hand, look me deep in the eyes, and tell me you love me.
I don't want to do that for the first time on camera.
No, that's okay. That's fair. I'll do one with you.
Yep, drink up.
Not doing that for the first time on camera.
Take my hand, look me deep in the eyes, and tell me you love me. You're really looking at the alcohol.
Do I want an anaphylactic shock?
Will you be okay?
If I die, you know?
Oh, God. Here we go.
So, as a punishment.
So
Cheers.
over it. Yep.
Take my hand, look me deep in the eyes, and tell me you love me.
She might actually do it as
Oh,
well.
I can do that.
Or you can take a shot, you know what I'm saying?
She'll do it.
I love you as a friend. I love you as much as I love my friends.
Oh.
And you get the last one, of course.
If I were to ask you to be in an exclusive relationship with me, would you say yes?
Depends on what you're wearing. No.
You know, I kind of know what you would do because you've already done it. You just switch to another subject completely.
Ask him now.
Oh.
I would rather do a shot than ask that question right now.
If I were to
Once
ask
again, you might get an
to be
answer
in an
this time.
exclusive relationship with me, would you say yes?
That would definitely be like a much longer conversation. I just still haven't been like ready to have that conversation with you. And obviously you're concerned about this other issue I just brought up. So I'm sure we'd want to talk about that.
If you were willing to change in the ways that I want, like giving more affection, I could consider it and then see like where things go.
I don't want you to change yourself fundamentally just to fit my needs, and that's just unfair to you. I would probably say no.
I think like the differences that we have are just too big to be
Yeah.
able to change, to be together, which kind of sucks.
Tell me about your experience.
I feel extremely uncomfortable because I'm very honest and vulnerable right now, and this is out of character.
Do you think we would have talked about this stuff eventually?
I mean, the way that you kept bringing it up, yeah, probably sooner or later.
I mean, no one likes being vulnerable. No one does. No one likes being vulnerable. No one likes taking their guard down. None of that shit. No one does. It's just more when someone does it, but it's like when you put your guard down, let your guard down around the wrong person, it's just not gonna end well, is it? I find. But yeah,
Are you hooking up?
this one, I don't know how to feel about this one. It should be like situationships more than anything. That probably would have been fared better. But yeah, these two here. Even if it doesn't work out, I'm convinced they're at least friends, but damn. I don't know, I want them to be official for some reason. I don't know. It's meant to be, it'll be. Anyway, just put around to come see what I'm saying right now. Someone commented, these are basically I'm comfortable being with you until I find someone better relationships. Isn't that what a situationship is? That actually, that's not what a situationship is, but that's what I think it pretty much is, because it's like, I'll see you out. I'll see you out until like someone better comes on. Well, because my track record definitely has turned me quite negative when it comes to relationships, to be honest with you. I'm kind of like, how long is it gonna last for, more than anything. Someone commented, watching this made me realize how shitty situationships are. I feel like watching people hurting themselves. Yeah, it is, because like, now I think situations is kind of like people just want to have their cake and eat it too, more than anything, because like they want the relationship but without the relationship label, but they also want to, but some also want to get other people as well in the process. It's like, you might as well be exclusive, to be honest. You might as well drop from friends with benefits to exclusive at that point. Situations is the in-between stage, the unnecessary in-between stage, if I'm gonna be truly honest. What can I say? Someone else's situationship ended up with me as collateral. So, yeah. And it weren't even my situationship neither. Someone commented, I think the actual definition of situationship would be person who wants to date being strung along by a person who doesn't. Yeah, like situationship, right? One person likes the other more than they like them. And it's pretty shitty to be. It's a pretty situation to be in. Liking somebody more than they like you, and vice versa. It's pretty sad. This dude was willing to die to avoid saying I love you. I don't blame you, mate. I don't blame you. The amount of people that will tell someone that they love them, but in reality, they're lying. Is cap. So quoted, thank you, Cut, for reminding me how nice it was for my fiance to ask me to be his girlfriend after the third date and not having to experience these situationships are just shit. They really are. Now, someone quoted, the audacity of Yellow Shirt Girl to say Vincent has communication problems when she hid her other hookups from him and could have given him an STD. Yeah, people ain't shit, bruv. This shit goes over my head, but yeah. Well, he found out the hard way. Won't he? If he caught anything. I'm sure the guy got tested after this. Delusions. So Kote, please do delusionships next. I can already imagine how awkward it gets, LMAO. That's mad funny. That comment's funny. Let me give that comment a like. So look, I felt like the Asian couple were the only ones who could potentially be a couple while the others were a huge nut. Yeah, I felt like that too. For me, I want this to be exclusive for some reason. Yeah, situationships are basically the 2020s version of its complicated status on Facebook. It's only complicated if you're refused to have total transparency with each other. It's hard to have intimacy and companionship without trust and open communication, because that's the foundation of both. Yeah, true. But then people are gonna do what they want to do, right? If they want to just have their cake and eat it too and be in these situationships, we're just gonna go nowhere, then that's on them. You know what I'm saying? It's not my business. I have my thoughts and opinions on it, but for the most part, it's not my business. I say it in my head more than anything. But yeah, this been entertaining though. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. Okay, so that's it for this video. Like, subscribe if you want. I post if whenever I feel like it, and I'll see you next one. Bye.